Welcome to Local Business Spotlight, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. Joining me today is Dr. Koselik from the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to see you. Okay, we're talking about carotid disease, well, artery disease and the symptoms. Can we explain to everyone at home what it actually is to begin with?
Okay. The carotid artery itself is located in the neck, kind of in this area. The whole point of the carotid artery is to deliver blood from the heart up to the brain. So when you develop disease in the carotid artery, which is hardening of the artery or cholesterol buildup, over time this artery could narrow down and be completely blocked off, or little pieces of it can break off and go up to the brain and cause a mini stroke or a major stroke.
I was just about to say, the minute you said to me that bits break off, I'm thinking, well, hold on, that's stroke or brain hemorrhaging or things like that,
Exactly,
correct?
yeah.
Okay, so can we step back a little bit if you wouldn't mind? Because when we talk about heart attack and cholesterols,
yes,
okay, we know it's a build-up of bad fats and cholesterol.
Exactly.
How is that different from the artery in our neck?
It's not really different. It's actually...
So we're still getting cholesterol buildup.
Exactly. It's just in a different artery. So same risk factors apply for heart disease, smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, other risk factors too, obesity. And those same arteries that get infected in the heart or the legs can cause blockages in the neck as well.
I don't know whether everyone at home knew that. I certainly didn't. So is there a sign, like is it a protruding vein that we see on our neck that we go, oh my gosh, we've got an issue, we've got to go and check this out?
No, unfortunately.
There's no visual.
There's no visual. Unfortunately, most people don't realize they have carotid disease until they actually start having symptoms. And a lot of the symptoms can be facial drooping, weakness on one side of the body, difficulty speaking or slurring their speech. So most people don't know they have carotid disease until it becomes a problem. Okay,
so would that be, when you say it's things that you see or you hear with a slurred speech, does that mean you've had a stroke?
Yes.
Okay, so the damage is already done.
The damage is done, but time is of the essence.
Of the essence.
So if you have symptoms like this, it's important to call 911 and go to the hospital.
Of course, I completely understand. How do we treat it?
So traditionally, since the 50s, how we've treated this is making a big incision in the neck, kind of right around here.
Right.
We go down, we clamp the artery, we open up and actually clean the blockage out and then repair the artery. This has been the tried and true gold standard method of repairing carotid arteries for 60 plus years now.
But you have a new treatment.
I do.
And you're one of the leading doctors here in the state that does this.
Exactly. So I do a newer treatment. It's called TCAR, or Transcarotid Arterial Revascularization.
Right.
It takes similar principles of the traditional way of treating it, but it's less invasive and it's designed for higher risk patients.
Right.
So how I do this is actually I make a smaller incision just right above the collarbone here.
Yes.
And then a little poke in the vein in the groin. And I hook this up to a filter system. And before I do any treatment of this area in the neck, I actually reverse the blood flow. So if anything breaks off when I'm going to deliver a stent to open the blockage, it can't go up to the brain and cause a stroke.
You're pulling it back the other way.
It goes back the other way and filters the blood. So our stroke rates for the procedure are very good.
Quickly, downtime?
Downtime, typically people spend the night in the hospital and home the next day.
That's it. So it's done under general anesthetic?
Most of them are done under general anesthetic. I can do it under just a little sedation and some numbing medication.
Yeah, no, you need to put me under.
Okay, yeah. Most people would want to be.
Yeah, I can hear you on that. Very quickly, one other thing. Covered by insurance? How do we know if that's covered?
It is covered by insurance.
Okay.
A lot of these people, to be qualified for this minimally invasive technique, have to meet certain criteria, and they're typically on Medicare or something like that to cover it.
Great information.
Yes.
Really good. Thank you so much. If you want to find out more information, there it all is up on the screen, everyone. Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. I'm telling you, they're a great team over here.